I know you guys have been going through the most this retrograde, huh? Haven't we all? There's been all kinds of frustration and obstacles being thrown at you this month. But things have a way of working themselves out. And now that we finally reached the end of that retrograde, the time to reflect on things from the past, relationships, situations, anything in general. The time for reflecting on the past is now done, and it's done for good. No more revisiting, no more what could have been. Now it's all about what you're willing to do to establish a more fruitful future. You being the Ram, Aries, I feel like you may be butting heads with people along the way. If you're discovering what it is that you can do in order to establish success. I feel like you yourself have been very generous with your resources, your time, your energy. Some of you may be receiving help from generous people. Now that you've reached a roadblock for some of you. But there's still a lot weighing heavily on your mind about things that have already come to a close, Aries. You're trapped in your mind. You feel like you're unable to escape. All of this pain and anguish is inescapable, but that's all in your mind. I definitely feel like you guys are overthinking about certain things. Things that may be outside of your control. Things that you have yet to process regarding relationships, friendships. But there's definitely something here where something has come out in the wash. Betrayal has been revealed. Deception has been revealed, but yet there's still someone here that is stuck in the past. It could be everyone was being deceptive. Everyone has been dealing with all of this pain, staying stuck in the mind about it. Someone is still stuck in the past though, Aries, and I feel like emotionally, either it's you or the people that you have left behind feeling this way. I do see air energy. So some of you guys may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where you're just feeling stuck in a rut. Someone has reached out impulsively. They say things, you know, without thinking. They do things without thinking. I see a lot of defensiveness. And with that, it's resulted in putting the wands down, no longer putting any more time into it. Knave of Swords reversed. More air energy. We have almost all of the sword court cards. This is someone who does not deliver on their promises. They like to stalk you on your social media page, even though you may have blocked them. They find a way to find you. This is somebody who is very bitter. They talk entirely too much, but they don't really say much. And then we have your recent past, where we have the Ten of Swords. You've been thinking a lot about everyone who's ever wronged you, about things that may not have gone right, about people that have broken their promises, basically. They never followed through on the things that they said they were going to do. And it could be in reference to being able to help you financially. Maybe you guys are feeling betrayed because you have helped someone else financially, but you did not see that return on that. Some of you guys may have to receive financial help because there may be some betrayal within the workplace. Some of you guys are even dealing with betrayal in the family, besides romantic relationships and friendships. Hell, it could be all of those situations, all of the above. But now I see you guys are trapped in your head. All of this is dragging you down, Aries. I even see with the Hierophant reversed, you know, you guys may be involved in a relationship where you guys may finally decide to break up towards the end of the month. It's done, it's over with. Somebody is feeling like their kindness has been taken for weakness. Someone is left feeling used and abused. And that's that. Some of you guys are dealing with divorces where you have to receive financial help in order for you to move forward with that. But I see a lot of air energy that is indicating that you're dealing with somebody here that is very bitter. This person is cold. They feel nothing for no one. This person is very bitter, very angry. And it's gotten to the point to where it's left you in this place where every time they reach out or every time you reach out to this person, it leads you to start going down that spiral of thinking about everything that had occurred between you. All the conflict, all the betrayal. There could be issues within the family where you feel like you just can't seem to get away from it all. People are taking advantage of you. But you're ready to let it go. You're ready to let it go. You don't want to go back to this. You don't want to revisit anything. It brought too much pain for you to even consider trying to talk to these people again or trying to, you know, fix things, rekindle things. Everybody involved is left feeling this way. There's a lot going on at home. I even see the Four of Chalices reversed where you're feeling bored. Bored of your friendships, bored of any relationships you may have been dealing with. You're not interested. It may result in a missed opportunity as well. Watch the insecurities though. I feel like that's where all this conflict is coming in. You're butting heads with that ramness. But it could be due to provocation or instigation. It just depends on what side you're on. Knight of Wands. I feel like you guys will either decide to move on yourself or someone else will decide, you know what? I can't do it anymore. I'm done. It's time for me to move on to greener pastures, find a new job, find a new home. New everything. You guys have been doing some traveling for work. Some of you guys may even be feeling that your kindness has been taken for weakness in the workplace as well. Some of you may not be dealing with a relationship, but workplace issues that have that same energy. Forward movement. You're hoping to either reveal a secret of your own or to have one revealed to you, so you know what really happened. This could also be that some of you are hoping to keep secrets, or you're fearing that someone else has been keeping secrets from you. Intuitively, these thoughts may have been picked up. Someone else may have intuitively felt, you're not being honest, or vice versa. Continue to trust that, because it is in the upright. Outcome. You're leaving the deception behind. Anybody who's ever lied to you, cheated on you, you're turning all of those offers down, never to turn them back around again. You're breaking free from deception. But somebody is still trying to turn the focus over to something else. It could be that they themselves will claim, oh, well, I felt like you were doing this or you were doing that. You know, or putting all the blame, shifting all the blame on someone else here, when really they were doing dirt right along with everybody else. Let's go ahead and clarify these. Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles reversed. I see some third-party situation references for sure. So you guys may be dealing with this and you're no longer wanting to work together. If you guys had kids with this person and found out they were just spraying it everywhere, regardless of whether you have a child with that person, you're ready to move on. Those of you that are receiving financial help, receiving help with finding a place, I see that that help will be coming from your family, your friends, and those around you. Ace of Chalices reversed. You guys are going to end up turning this down. So if you guys have a new beginning, if you guys have a new love offer, you're turning that down. If you guys are dealing with people from the past, where you're having a hard time getting over them, getting over what happened, how things ended, take the time you need to heal by focusing on improving your life, improving the quality of your life. If you are reflecting on any mistakes you may have made in the past, it's time to learn from them and let it go. Keep the lesson, but let the rest go. Let the pain go, let the bad memories go. Hell, even let everybody go that are associated with those memories. Six of Pentacles. King of Chalices. So I see a water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who's looking for an equal give and take here. There's somebody who has offered their heart to you. And some of you may be just coming out of a time where you've dealt with betrayal in third-party situations in the past. And now you have someone new who is making an offer. They want a mutual commitment. They're emotionally stable. They may have a tendency to mask their feelings a bit, but you know, they may not communicate certain things that they're thinking or feeling. Eight of Swords, okay? All right, so Aries, we have Justice and the Five of Chalices. So I see Libra energy with the Justice. This is all about you dealing with consequences behind either your actions, or this could be someone else having to deal with the consequences of their actions. Hell, it could be for both parties. But everyone involved has been sad for a long, long, long time, and getting over that sadness has been a very difficult feat for everyone involved. You're thinking about all the injustices, all the lies, dealing with legal issues. You know, someone in a relationship may have called the cops on somebody, and now they're feeling bad about it, or maybe now they're thinking about, you know, the person that may have got the cops called on them. You know, wow, why am I even talking to this person, or why am I even caring? Why do I even still feel anything when they did this to me? They did me wrong. They lied to me. They abused me. Things like that. But in the end, justice will be served. And that justice will come in the form of separation. Somebody that's dealing with this third party situation and has been dealing with it for so long, they're not ever going to put up with it again. Someone has changed their mind about a lot of people here. So new and old, I feel like you guys will be sifting through it all and disposing of everything in order for you to try and get away from these thoughts and these memories and this sadness and this heaviness. But the best way to deal with that is by confronting it. Taking the proper amount of time that you need, whether it's a long time or a short time. Taking the proper time you need to heal. And to let go of all of this is the only way. Disposing of all of it and never addressing anything and never confronting it will only make matters worse. Hierophant reversed. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, you guys are dealing with a lot of anxiety. You guys are dealing with depression. It's just a lot of overthinking. You're causing these feelings because you're thinking too much about things. Things that may have already happened, things that probably haven't even happened yet. Meditation. Go out in nature, sit next to a tree, smoke a blunt, do something. Because the mind is where your source of pain and anguish is coming from. And you can have control over your mind. It takes practice, but it can be done. I see the Temperance reverse. So we have Sagittarius energy here. So this is somebody who likes to drink a lot. They like to party. They don't focus on the long term. You know, they just want instant gratification. They're not emotionally stable. This could be somebody that's all about the physical rather than the emotional and the physical. There's just a lot going on here that is causing a lot of anxiety, causing a lot of pain, causing a lot of conflict. Hierophant reversed. So we have the Sun. You guys will be liberated from this once it comes to a close. So if you have to stop talking to somebody out of sight, out of mind, do it if that's what's necessary for you. But there will be some anxiety circulating around work, circulating around relationships, romantic relationships rather, circulating around family. But the sun will shine again. The sun will always shine after the rain. But if you get caught up in that gloomy sort of vibe while it's raining, you're only dragging yourself down. Here we have the Lovers, so we have Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with that energy specifically. This is wild because I just got a flood of information. It's up to you to make the right decision. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to choose nobody. You're going to end up choosing yourself. You may have wanted something with someone, but you ended up changing your mind. Someone is indecisive about wanting real commitment. Queen of Swords reversed. So we have the Strength card and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of stagnance. Could be an earth sign that some of you guys are dealing with. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, who is still stuck. They can't let go of something here. This could be vice versa as well, where maybe you guys are dealing with financial trouble, where you're feeling stuck. You're unable to improve your situation. You're still playing catch up. But I still feel like you guys are maintaining your strength. I even see Leo energy here as well. That could also be where the conflict is coming in. Somebody has blocked communication off. But there's definitely no forward movement here. It's just not, it's not evolving. Six of Swords, all about moving on, traveling. So we have two cards talking about traveling. The Knight of Wands and your external factors, and the Six of Swords. That's all about moving to a new home. Some of you guys are definitely leaving behind a job for a new one. Some of you guys may just impulsively leave a job because the BS is not worth the headache. The Hangman. So we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're no longer putting any more time into it. You know, there's somebody that's really defensive. It just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. There's something that's still nearing completion though, because you guys may have wanted to move forward with someone only to find out their true colors later on down the road. And you decide, you know what, I'm tired of going through this. Tired of going through the same thing with different faces. It's time for me to just do me now, because I'm done. King of Pentacles reversed. I see some more earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, where there's somebody that's extremely abusive. There could be some issues within the family where there's a lot of abuse. There's issues with finances. There's somebody who's extremely controlling. There's just a lot here that I see that no wonder you guys have a lot on your mind. But the best thing to do is out of sight, out of mind. So if you're still talking to certain people and, you know, still hanging around people that make you feel like this is time to just go ahead and come to terms with the fact that it's done. Four of Chalices reversed. All right, so we have the Queen of Chalices reversed. So more watery energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody where they may have offered their heart to you, but it was not for good reason. This person is very codependent. They may be a drinker, or they may have other vices where they are dependent upon those. But it's not anything that is going to produce a healthy relationship. I also feel as though there's someone here that is not in touch with their intuition because their heart is blocked off. I also see that you guys are turning down offers due to boredom. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're no longer wanting to work together with this anymore. I feel like you guys may decide, hey, there may be some legal action you guys have to take due to some issues within the workplace where somebody was doing some unlawful, shady business dealings. And now you're wanting to hold them accountable. Or you may be forced to have to hold them accountable. Knight of Wands. So we have the Emperor reversed. So Aries energy here. This is someone that is narcissistic, period. This is a narcissist card. This could be a fellow Aries or just someone here that has these traits where they're controlling. They're abusive. They're not good with money. They're doing the same things they did years ago. It's never going to change because of that. This could also be in reference to a boss that is a tyrant. They abuse their power at every turn just because they can. It could even be taken a step further where they, they make it personal. They make you their personal vendetta to use and abuse until they throw you to the side when they don't need you anymore. Queen of Wands, I see some energy here, very motherly in nature. This is someone who's very confident, they're very friendly, they're very warm and loving. But all of this going on here, somebody must like the drama because they're staying in it. The High Priestess. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I see Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I see somebody here that has intuitively picked up on some things here where they're just like, you know what? Something's not adding up. Something's not adding up at all. And I think that there's some of you that are hoping to either reveal a secret to someone else. Maybe you guys are hoping to keep a secret from someone else, but it doesn't seem to fare well. What needs to be done is separating yourself from all of this chaos. Seven of Chalices reversed, which I feel like you guys will eventually do. I feel like things are still playing out, but Four of Pentacles reversed, don't hold on to anybody or anything out of fear. Don't hold on to a job out of fear. If it's not paying you out the way you're supposed to be paid out, don't stay in something like that. Again, that King of Pentacles reversed could also be somebody who's in the workplace, a boss, supervisor, that drains you of your finances. They don't pay you all of your hours. They are very abusive. You spend all this time doing this and that for them, but they can't be bothered to fix the time cards or to fix, the incorrect amount on the check. They don't want to pay up everything. Don't hold on to anything like that. Don't hold on to relationships where it makes you feel all anxious and stressed out and, where it makes you feel like your kindness is being taken for weakness, where you have to be reminded of betrayal that has happened in the past. No, don't hold on to anybody or anything that is less than what it is that you desire. Okay? There's somebody who's very possessive. They're holding on to something out of fear. But once you guys reach this stalemate, don't try and come back, once everything has been said, or vice versa. If you get in a stalemate with somebody else and they try and come back, don't even give it the time of day. Out of sight, out of mind. Let's go ahead and get you some advice, you guys. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of August. Okay, we have the Sun Dancers reversed. Okay, ooh, beautiful. Okay, so we have extra messages for you. Usually I just pull 3, but we'll go with 4, okay? Now we have the Arrow Master upright, the Spirit Whisperer reversed, and the Sisters of the Seasons reversed. Bottom of the deck, we have the Rainbow Prince reversed. So let's go ahead and check that out first. The Rainbow Prince is telling you that you need to address how committed you are to your path. Have you been giving of yourself only as a means to control the situation? His gentle advice is to practice giving fully of yourself, devote all your attention when you're with someone, and to be completely present in all areas of your life. When you do so, you will receive more than you're trying to get by being the way you are now. The other warning is that you may be giving too much and not allowing yourself to be compensated. This may keep you in victim mode, always looking for what's unfair. Perhaps it's time to stop giving so much and instead be willing to receive. It may not be comfortable, but you deserve it, so why not allow it? Let yourself be vulnerable. Therein lies great strength. Okay? The next one is the Sun Dancers. Beware of losing yourself in your dreams of the future when the Sun Dancers come to challenge you. Their message is sweet and simple. Stop what you're doing and go have some fun. Celebrate what is and don't worry about what will be or what could be. Be here and now. Just be. Just for today. You will find your answers, but only after you've made time to play. Tomorrow, after all, is another day, and the sun will rise again to shed its warmth and light on all that needs clarity. You can count on it. Okay? The next one is the Arrow Master. The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention, and about aligning your intention with spirit. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine, until they reach your goal. The only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're right on point. Okay? The next one is the Spirit Whisperer. The Spirit Whisperer warns that you're about to go astray and you need her guidance. Red flags are waving and you must pay attention, lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you'd made. She challenges you to start again and trust your intuition. In time, you will be back on track. On this occasion, you can't possibly go wrong since you're that much more aware of the possible challenges you need to step away from. If this is about a relationship, you may be repeating something in your past that you don't need to relearn. Stay away, as this may end up a costly distraction. That said, lessons learned over and over make for great wisdom later. Okay? All right, and the final one that we have is the Sisters of the Seasons. The Sisters of the Seasons send you a warning that you're trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing for the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly, looking for shortcuts, and artificially trying to prolong a hoped-for result will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All four sisters are nature's cherished daughters, and all are important. Be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take her course. Her daughters will be very happy, and so will you if you let them express themselves in order. Okay? So that pretty much sums it all up, Aries. You know, Definitely clear your mind. Take heed to the messages that have come through for you guys. And I'm sure you guys will definitely find your way to happiness. Now, if you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And guys, be sure to leave a like on this video. Okay? And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.